we're gonna hop into the game, guys. Instead of cooking popcorn, we're going to see a warrior deck from Chinoize and a shaman deck from Mitsuhide. And I'm also gonna spectate the other side.
So, indeed, I've just asked him to spectate as well as you did. So,
can I spectate?
yes, you can spectate.
Okay.
So now you see what Mitsuhide has. He has the Doom Hammer, Totem Golem, Agent Horse Rider. So it seems like a aggro shaman shaman deck.
The deck that you like a lot, right?
The deck that I love.
And Chinoize is playing a brawl in his warrior, in his patron warrior, so.
And it is interesting that he chose to keep the Doom Hammer, since Doom Hammer is a 5 mana and you want this aggro, and yeah, he got the Totem Golem now, so for next turn it's pretty nice. The Totem Golem so strong, like 2 mana, 3/4. Of course you got this overload, but if you have more 2 mana cards, there's no problem.
No, it's no problem, and 3/4 is a really big. Ooh, he draws execute here. There's actually nothing in the hand of Chinoize that actually can deal efficiently with the 3/2, so only coin execute. And will he do that? Yeah, he does that.
That's
pretty fast. Yeah.
Pretty expensive.
Okay.
Interesting choice, Like, that certainly means that he wants to go for the later game. Early fast removal, and he already got Dr. Boom and the patrons, so interesting one, executing a 2 mana card.
And Mitsuhide responds with the Ancestral Knowledge instead of playing a Leopard Gnome. I can get into that, but still, now he's overloaded again the next turn. And Chinoize has the board state at this point.
But Mitsuhide can do Lava Shock.
Ah, that was the play.
Unlocking 2 others, and then putting Finley, or not Finley,
Sir Finley,
yeah,
and
Sir Finley, and the Leaper Name
Hunter Power?
Hoping on the, obviously the,
yeah.
since yeah, you get 1 armor and
I think it's a bit better than the mage hero power because of the armor, and you just want to go full YOLO with this deck, just face. So.
Completely true. So yeah, another Totem Golem, Doom Hammer. We are already at 5 mana, and another match we saw from I don't know exactly who anymore. Yurka, he also played this aggro shaman deck, and it was over at turn 6. So this time it's a bit longer than that one.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to do the turn 6 kill and with only 3 power on board, right? So okay, let's see. The 1/4 is going to be pretty painful to watch, to have so much armor here. Getting at least 2, at least 3, I guess. Oh, he's attacking like this.
It's quite smart, and now traded away.
Yeah. Oh, and now the hero power of the Scapeshift is really good with the Doom Hammer to deal
really
2 extra damage. Yeah. It's really
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
When the Rock Biter with the hero power, so that's 12 damage you just have for 3 mana. So that's really good.
Looking at that hand, lightning.
But looking at the hand, it wouldn't be strange if he,
You could Lava Shock again if you play the 2-drop first. Overload, Lava Shock, get the overload back from the last turn. Because he's overloaded every turn since the beginning.
He trades into it now. So getting the 3 attack, then attacking the face and trading Sir Finley into the 2-1. Pretty good play in my opinion. Using your mana efficient, don't use too many clean cards, so you can still hit full face.
Yeah, seems like the best play here, and the patron into Inner Rage, into Whirlwind will get 4 patrons here, which is a pretty big board save. And well, I've already casted a match that was exactly this matchup, and if there are 4 patrons, everything goes face. There's nothing you can do anymore.
So yeah, what I do think is that he will go for using his hero power, cleaning 2 Grim Patrons, trading the 3/3 into the 3/2, and maybe lightning bolting the 5/1.
Yeah, don't you think it's better to just go full face here, because you have so much damage here.
Yeah, but you don't have any, like, you can clear it quite efficient. You could also opt for using Lava Shock, but it's not necessary. And if you go full face, he has like 14 damage on board, so that's quite a lot.
So 1, 2, 3, 6 is 12. Then Lava Shock is 17, 20, 22 damage already. Chinoize is on 32, so Mitsuhide is well, thinking a lot.
I think he is going for face.
He's going full YOLO. I like that. I like that. Called it. Called it.
You called it, so
yeah.
It's 2-1 in your favor. Shit.
It's nice because I said 3 times. I said go full face, and they actually did. So.
They actually did indeed. Instead of hesitating, he went full face.
He went full face.
But this is like risky. Like he got 6 damage out of his hand, and now the Sludge Belcher. So a Earth Shock top deck would be awesome.
Earth Shock would be really good, yeah.
And I don't agree with this line of play from Mitsu, not clearing the Grim Patrons. So
it's
you like the full YOLO face mode, but I think it's like so risky.
It's kind of risky because now he's in a real awkward spot. The board is way too big, and it's really hard to deal 17 damage. And Chinoize is going to get 2 armor every turn now, for sure. Meanwhile, the hand of Chinoize is actually pretty horrible. It's just a brawl and 2 legendaries.
A brawl and 2 legendaries, but 2 good legendaries though.
Yeah, that's true. I think low tap could be really good against all the spells in the hand, but
yeah, but maybe you want to wait 1 more turn. It depends on what the shaman does now. Like if he keeps the cards, and maybe Lava Burst and
he goes Lava Burst at 3-5.
And then Earth Shock, and then 6 damage face.
I think Lava Shock, yeah, Lava Shock. Or Lightning Bolt? Yeah. He's doing lots of things here.
Yeah, so he used Lightning Bolt because he would gain 1 more overload. And after that he removed the overload with Lava Burst, so that was Lava Shock, Lava Shock.
Yeah.
So that was a good line of play, and he exactly did what I wanted him to do earlier, and now he lost the match.
He lost the match with the,
despite the fact you were right into what
yeah.
I had,
it was not the best play. Yeah, no. You feel better, right?
Yeah, I knew.
It was not the best play.
So this was already the first game. Really nice to see, a really nice match. So the first match, and from there on we can go on waiting for the second match. We all have 1 deck out. We saw the bans, and so for Chinoize we got Paladin and Warlock, and for Mitsuhide we've got Shaman, Paladin, and
also Warlock.
So interesting picks. No Hunter, sadly, no Face Hunter.
It was a quick Hunter ban and a quick Shaman ban, so they actually wanted to have the same decks, I guess. Now we have a matchup against Shaman against Warlock. The Warlock deck of Chinoize is really of Chinoize. Chinoize, right?
Chinoize.
Of Chinoize.
I don't know. It could be Chinoize, it could be Chinoize.
It's really good. And Mitsuhide just sticks with the face Shaman
face
deck.
Shaman indeed. So it's a bit like again starting with the face Shaman.
And starting with Totem Golem.
Totem Golem too strong.
Totem Golem way too strong.
Yeah.
PogChamp.
PogChamp.
Twisting Nether here. That's a new card I have seen. That means it's definitely a Reno lock. We actually know it's a Reno lock because of earlier games.
If you see a Twisting Nether, then you know that it's a Reno lock.
Yeah, you know, definitely.
Almost always.
And Bren hops into play here. There's an all, so you can double all.
And there is a Abusive Sergeant, so you can Abusive Sergeant the Leper Gnome and then kill.
Yeah.
Kill the Bronze Spear.
And now Mitsuhide is in a great spot in this game. There's a big board already.
10 damage already on his face. 3 turns in, so That's really good. And putting down the Shredder, it might be too slow.
Yeah, it seems that way. He had no other option actually to do something here, but Mitsuhide is in a great spot to win this game at least. Unfortunately, he's again overloaded. These lava shocks doing some work here.
Lava shocks could do some work indeed. Yeah, I'm in doubt. Like he could choose for lightning bolt and he choose for hero power.
Oh, and he gets a taunt totem. Oh, that's really good.
That's really good. Like seriously, really good. And I suppose the sludge is coming out. Yeah, the sludge is coming out. Like a nice board, like 3-5 and 4-3. But with the lava burst in his hand. And
ooh, the Doom Hammer.
Instant Doom Hammer. So hitting once with the Doom Hammer.
2-1.
Yeah. And that one there, and then icing again face, and then 2-1 into enemy face. So
but Acidic Swamp Ooze is going to be good against the Doom Hammer here.
Again, this Ooze.
Yeah, the Ooze is a really good addition in his deck. We've seen in lots of matches that the Chinoize was really happy with the card, and I can see why.
Same for me, like 6 stacks of attack. All gone.
It's gone. Boom. It's gone.
Gone.
Nothing you can do about it. But still, 13 health and seeing the hand of Mitsuhide. Of Mitsuhide.
Mitsuhide. That's one I'm pretty certain about. And he could do his lava shock and then a lava burr and let's look.
Well, I guess just hero power.
Lava shock hero power would be nice as well. Having 7 mana for next turn, being able to get the lethal. So and then hero power.
And I like this play. He wants to get ahead on board, so Chinoize has to do 2 things: gain health back and also get the board back, which is pretty difficult with his hand. He can only do one, which is getting the board back.
So a Demon Wrath, deal 2 damage to all non-demon minions, and after that playing the Molten Giant, but he doesn't have a taunt and no.
And this is it.
This is definitely lethal. Like
double 5.
So yeah, he goes for the swag lethal.
Ah, I like it.
And he should have played Rock Biter before doing the second lightning bolt.
No, first on yourself. First on yourself, the lightning bolt. Ah, no, it's it's fine as well. Okay, so 1-1.
And then saying misclick, it would be so BM. And then Rock Biter, I still got something. Yeah, so really nice. So the Shaman is out for Mitsuhide. So we've got 2 Paladins and 2 Warlocks left.
Yeah.
One time Reno lock for sure for Chinoize. And then Mitsuhide, I'm curious what kind of Paladin he will bring, but since they are teammates...
maybe he has the same deck?
Maybe the same deck. It wouldn't be strange. And Warlock could go either way, Reno lock or Zoo. So we're seeing the Warlock from Mitsuhide now, so...
Oh, it seems like this... It seems like the same deck. Oh no, Mitsuhide is playing Knife Juggler. I haven't seen a deck in the Chinoize's Warlock deck, so maybe they've still got the same classes but different decks.
I think it's the Zoo. It's the Zoo variant.
Yeah.
So, Knife Juggler, I doubt he will keep the Defender of Argus, and I doubt he will keep the Iron Beak all, since these are not the best early cards, and he switches all.
Switches all? I would have kept the Knife Juggler, I guess.
So, it's definitely Zoo.
Yeah.
Definitely. no doubt anymore. Switching all those cards, all those delicious cards.
Oh.
And Zombie Chow is a great early start. Like, despite the fact that the Haunted Creeper will survive as 2-1-1s after being traded away, the Zombie Chow can just easily clear it.
Yeah. And Owl is pretty good here.
Oh, is indeed pretty good.
But also Knife Juggler.
I think the Knife Juggler was better.
Yeah? Okay. It's better on board eventually, so...
So, you could do 2 things. Either play abusive, but waste some mana.
Yeah.
Or play the second Haunted Creeper. I think I completely agree with this turn. Like, he did waste 1 mana, but if he would keep both Creepers, he couldn't do anything, he couldn't trade it away.
Yeah. And now he sees it.
And now he sees it, and he could even, like...
Oh, that's an in-game boss. They are playing really fast. Every time if you want to talk something about the turn, they're actually
They actually play.
turning.
Probably they've played against each other for so much time, so they
Yeah.
exactly know. And here we see the Quartermaster, and I didn't knew Chinoize had a Quartermaster in this desk.
Now, we saw some paladins having the too far war leader to pump your silver hand recruits, but I think Quartermaster is a better card. But it's 5 mana, and that slot is always a bit big. So.
A lot of mana.
Yep. And a knife juggle hits the in-game boss and easily
That's
accepts
really
it.
really unfortunate. The in-game boss doesn't care.
No, it gets more 1/1 tokens.
So yeah, probably getting the battler, looking at what card he gains, and most likely following up with. Ooh, this is
Mortal
interesting.
Coil.
Mortal Coil is actually quite a good pick.
So the in-game boss is going to chop off his hand and make a new input out of that. I think knife juggler is really.
I think this one traded into there and then switch with the in-game boss at 1/1, and you've got so much value. Like in-game boss 2 times 1 hit already, so 2 extra demons.
Yeah.
Imps. Demons sound so big, and imps are like little cute thingies.
Yeah.
They still hurt. They poke.
They poke and they keep on poking till you're dead, right? So.
Yeah.
And now there's not a poke anymore. It's like a 5/5. It gets overwhelmed with power, and then dies horribly. I'm just telling the card right.
And then dies horribly.
What
really horrible, really horrible. You don't want the details for that one.
No, definitely not. What I find curious that Chinoize has actually lost again and again and again with this paladin deck. All his other decks keep winning.
Always when we were watching him, he always lost with this mid-range paladin deck.
Yeah, he eventually wins 3-2 and wins the last match, but he certainly struggles with this deck list. Maybe there's a lot of counter against this deck, or he's just a bit unlucky, but still.
And then it might be possible, but I think it's just like it's not the good pick for this tournament for some reason. Like it's this not really mid-game paladin, not a secret paladin, and I think secret paladin was stronger. But there is a reason that he's over the Overrex final.
Yeah.
It's probably not that bad.
No. And these players both have played a lot of matches to become the winners final, right? It's like 6 or 7.
At least 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Best of 5. So a lot of matches. And if you lose like the first round of 64, and then from loser bracket you play so much matches.
Yeah. So these two are pretty fresh, I guess.
Yeah, and the 2 from the consolation final won't probably be so fresh. I have played all
but
day.
it would be like
pumped. They really
pumped
want
up,
to win.
yeah,
for sure.
And now we can silence the 0-2 egg. Certainly not misclicking the Sea Giant here. Would be awful. Okay, and there's still a board here. There's a 1-8 guy. Really big Sea Giant. And I think Mitsuhide is going to silence his own Sea Giant to deal 8.
I think he should silence his own Sea Giant for sure.
Yeah. He goes for load tap. And also the play that we mentioned. He doesn't have any spots for multiple spiders, but he makes it by killing his own imp here. And putting on a lot of pressure here for Chinoize. Lots of trouble here.
A lot of pressure, and yeah, going to small Sea Giant. First, the Sea Giant is getting bullied.
Yeah, it's gonna be silenced.
Yeah, he came there like a proud Sea Giant, 8-8, and then getting bullied, and all his confidence were gone.
So first follow the rules, then silence, so no rules at all. Then get the 3-3, and then dies. It's a horrible life.
Yeah, so I would never want to be a Sea Giant.
No, I like to be a mountain giant, man. On the mountains.
On the mountains.
Yeah.
It sounds
sky
nice.
high. Seems perfect, right?
So he's going to trade the 1-1 into the 3-1.
The super aggressive all.
Probably going to silence. Probably in-game boss. I would maybe choose to live step since you've got some board, but at the same time, because he is like valid.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot if concentration would hit, but Chinoize opting to
scoops it up.
concede,
Yep.
So Mitsuhide.
Mitsuhide wins with his Warlock deck, so Mitsuhide wins with this Warlock deck. So only Paladin for Mitsuhide left, and Chinoize has to win with his Paladin deck and his Reno Warlock deck. It's going to be a tough one here.
It's going to be a tough one indeed. So we're already going. Or maybe last game.
Maybe last game.
Did I spoil?
No, you never know.
I actually don't know who's going to win. This is live, so no worries about spoiling.
No worries, no worries. And they're playing like actually next to each other, so
Yeah,
it's not like
so-
they can cheat anyway.
Yeah, it's if they would like to cheat, they can see their on screens, but then they. Yeah,
Oh,
they
they're
wouldn't.
good friends and teammates, so.
So they probably don't want to cheat. They want to win. They
And
want
also this deck isn't the same, actually. It's the same class and still not the same deck.
True.
Which is quite funny, I
Which
guess.
is quite funny indeed. So this is the secret Pala, mid-range secret paladin.
And who do you-
Against
Against the same Chinoize deck that we both.
against the same China stack that we both disagree with, but yeah.
It's okay, it's okay. But who do you think is a favorite in this matchup? Actually, the faster deck or the more control heavy deck?
I think the faster deck.
The faster deck has the upper hand here.
has the upper hand since
Let me think.
like secret paladin. I don't know. Like we've seen Chinoize play this deck, and it's most of the times it ends in nothing.
Yep.
And then we look at this deck, the secret pala, and it comes over pretty strong. So I think that the secret paladin deck has the favor.
But this opening for Chinoize is really good. Knife Juggler into Master for Battle to clear out the board. Well, definitely clear out the board. If it was 3-phase, then not, but clearing out the board here and having a good setup here.
Yeah, there is a consecration for Mitsu, and he could choose to play Repentance.
Maybe
and
his own musters.
Maybe play Repentance hero power, then wait for what the opponent does. If he plays Shredder, it gets to 1 HP, and then you can play Consecration. But no,
I like
he
that
opts-
play from you, actually.
He opts to play Consecration now. It might be too early, but he cleans it. He uses his coin, so I like my play as well.
Okay, and Chinoize is definitely coming back with the Shredder, our favorite 4-drop of this game, I guess. Every deck I've seen played the card or has lost to it, so it's a really good card.
It is a really good card. Like 4-3, and most of the times you get a 3-2 or 2-3 out of it.
Yep.
Sometimes you get a 4-4.
Sometimes a
lucky.
0-7 or a 0-3, and then you gain lots of lives.
Lots of lives, yeah. So sure thing. It's completely true. Oh my, that was really extreme.
That was a really extreme game, yeah.
Yeah.
Redemption is really okay, but I think he can clear again, right? Can he attack?
He can just face it. So he'll not go to 1 HP by the
Repentance.
And
So Master is going to be really good this turn.
so Master is going to be really good. Like
Really?
awesomely good.
Like really mustering, like ready for battle, right?
Ready for battle, yeah.
Yeah. I try to keep the baddest puns possible, but I think going to a shooter and saying one shot to see it is definitely the
It's definitely
best
the
pun.
worst.
Yeah.
Or at least, depends on if you like puns. I think it was a good pun, but
It was perfect. Perfect.
right, good to know. Yeah, some of you guys might have missed that, but some of you might have also seen that, so hopefully you have seen it since it was nice. So, Harrison Jones getting 3 stacks out of the...
Yeah,
Mystical
3
Battle
cards.
Weapon. 3 cards, really nice. And we see there the Sludge, Tyrion, and...
Oh, what a draw!
What a draw, the top
It was
deck.
a perfect draw here.
And we see only 2 secrets, so we see the normal 3.
Oh, that's a really small Christmas. I don't think it's a Christmas tree anymore. It's just
It's a hat.
it's a hat. Uther has a hat, and a
Uther
nice
has
one.
a hat, yes.
Yeah.
a nice one.
It seems like a new hit of the Vanguard Boys or something. Uther has a new hat.
It feels a bit like a MMORPG where you walk to someone and you have 3 options, and like the 3 question marks are the 3 options for sure.
Yeah. Open sesame. Oh, I have a hat. 3 questions.
Okay, so it's really painful for Chinoize. Like Mitsu has his competitive spirit and will most likely be able to use it.
You're straight. And competitive spirit is going to be really good in this board state, yeah.
4-4, so that's really good. And now Dr. Balance, so yeah, you have to play Dr. Balance since the other options aren't that good. And I think he'll just trade it away and then go faces. He knows that Chinoize doesn't have a wave clear.
Wow, and I think this could be lethal already, and this is the last game. If Mitsuhide he wins with his Paladin deck, it's over. He's in the final.
it's really fast. It's really fast.
Wow.
But yeah, Sludge Belcher, BGH, all quite solid. So it's not really over.
Tyrion is going to be really good.
So
bombs, two.
Not that good. And
another one. One.
Oh. Never lucky.
Never lucky. But still, he clears, and Tyrion is going to be a real good.
So
yeah.
I think we'll see the equality now.
Equality seems like a fine play, but
well, no, maybe the I think equality. But if I look at the hand of Chinoize, like there aren't a lot of outs. Playing your own Tyrion.
It is an out, but will he attack into it? Yeah, only to remove the Divine Shield here. And Mitsuhide has some options here.
Let me look. Does he have lethal? No,
remember, it's in.
He is 1 damage of lethal. 1 damage.
1 damage. And also,
like 1 damage. That's so close. Like,
so close.
What he could do is.
Well, here is a weapon, right? So, and then he could actually both have the Ashbringer. So some ashes will be brought, and maybe 5 damage to the face here.
Some ashes will be brought for sure.
And Avenge will actually. And 2 really sticky minions. I don't know if Chinoize could get out of this.
I don't think so. Like 2 HP left, he could put him on 1 HP, but.
And he's thinking, and the victory is yours. Mitsuhide is going to the finals.
Mitsuhide is in the grand finals,
and the grand finals
for at least a sick rocket gear set.
Yeah.
All the Alien Predator PC. So.
Wow.
Wow.
And a really quick series as well.
Really
we only
quick
played 4 games, and well, they both knew each other's decks. They played really fast. So
really fast, and Mitsuhide took it quite convincingly. Like like he did what he had to do, and it was like really nice to see this action from him. Almost no misplays. Like the only game he lost, he made, like in my opinion, a misplay. But furthermore, Chinoize not bringing his A game.
No. And I still dislike the Paladin deck. Maybe he's not comfortable with the class or with the deck himself, because the other decks are all really good. He hasn't lost with the other decks, I guess.
No.
Only the Paladin deck.
Only the Paladin. That's the struggle, and it's a waste, to be honest. It's really.
And he wants to defend this title. He has a shot to actually win this title again if he meets with Mitsuhide again in the final.
So yeah, he will play against either Galaxios or.
I thought another one. It was Galaxios or TBL4.
And we don't know when this match will be played, but if it will be possible, we'll surely cast this match, since it's the top 4, and we now know who's certain in the top 2, and that's Mitsuhide. So congratulations to Mitsuhide. And
really well played.
For Chinoize, he's in the top 3, but he has to win against either TBL4 or Galaxios to be able to get his title. So, guys, thank you.
Stay tuned, and we will.
Yeah, we will be back soon. We are going to look at when the match can be played, and Galaxios is probably having a dinner break, so we'll have a dinner break as well. And you guys is a home shoot as well. So
take a dinner break.
Take a dinner break. It's a great idea, and we'll be back soon with the. I think semi-finals of the lower bracket.
Yep, that's exactly right. See ya.